Hello guys, what's up? My name is 100 Black White, and welcome to our legit survival series where I try to beat Minecraft by beating the Ender Dragon and getting all the achievements in vanilla Minecraft. I'm gonna add on to the list for now. I'm gonna try to defeat the Wither also by myself. It's gonna be extremely difficult, but I'm gonna try. So, last episode we tried to find as much food as we can, and we kind of did. We found some food. And this episode, I actually want to go down this whatever this is called, because I've actually now noticed that I've seen this before, but I haven't really dug into it for resources. Like, I don't have to go outside for resources now that I think about it. So I'm just gonna go down here and try to get resources to this episode, because if you don't know, I don't have any blocks. Okay. If you don't know, I'm sufficiently low on supplies ever since I died in the episode before this. If you ever watch these episodes, this is like one of the series where it's like not a lot of people watch that, like people like even other people who even watch my videos, like not many people watch this. So you know, I just like to do it because I like Minecraft. So we're gonna light this up now. Gonna put some torches here. Okay, so there's either. Remember guys, if you like to do Minecraft stuff with me, my Skype will be in the description below. You can add me, then I will add you, and then we can do Minecraft stuff together, or talk about whatever's. But if you don't talk, if you don't want to talk with me or play Minecraft stuff, um, that is totally fine, but I will remove you in a month's time that I've added you. Just because I don't want people seeing all the dirty pics I send my friends. But anyways, oh, that's water. Wait. But anyways, before I kind of get into this, oh, this is the ocean. Wait, this is the ocean. Eh. Okay. Alright. So before I get into this, in my last Minecraft video, um, I mentioned that if you like do something really weird, that I will remove you, like just bam right there, remove you from my Skype contact. And that's because recently I have received Skype friend requests from two people who I will not name because I don't know their actual real names. I only know their Skype names, and I don't even know. And your Skype name doesn't have to always be your real name, so I don't even know if that's their real name. But anyways, they send me a friend request, and I'm like, oh, someone watched my videos and they want a friend request with me. But in actuality, what I discovered was, I discovered that these people who added me were, first of all, supposedly women. And second of all, we're just using Skype as a means to find cute guys or whatever kind of guys they were looking for. So I'm gonna turn my fan hot. But so they started off by saying, "Oh, I'm just looking for cute guys on the I'm just looking for cute guys." Like, they started like, "Hi, how are you? What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm doing good. I'm not really doing anything right now." And then they just go out of the gate with like, "Oh, I'm just looking for cute guys." And like, this is a very strong message to anyone who watches this. If there's anyone who you think is harassing you, whether it be by cyberbullying or sexually or physically on the internet, not physically on the internet, but just like harassing you sexually or verbally, or cyberbullying on the internet, um, tell a parent, um, tell a parent and make sure that you remove that person as soon as possible from however you added them. So I remove the people, and also be careful because anyone who is on the internet isn't who they seem they are. Just because they they may seem nice to you and they offer you stuff or they are really kind to you, that doesn't always mean that they are that kind of person in real life. They could actually be a sexual pursuer of sorts. So yes, I just would like to say that that's what I was trying to talk about in my last Minecraft video. Just be careful about the people who are on the internet who you add, and just know what to do when something like this would ever happen to you. Now, what I want to talk about today is, now that that's, oh my gosh, it's bedrock really. So what I really want to talk to you guys about today is, I'll just leave that there. So what I really want to talk to you guys is football. Now, it may seem like a shocker, like, oh my gosh, this is an Asian kid on my screen who likes video games. What does he know about football? I know the basics about football, and I know like some of the teams and stuff like that, but I just wanted to talk about the recent games that just happened. Um, there was yesterday's games between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals, and there was today's game against the against the Seattle Seahawks and the Minnesota Vikings. Now, first off, it's so interesting how, first of all, how close the games were, because that is true to non-belief. Just because a team is very popular and very well known, that doesn't always mean that they have an upper advantage or they're gonna win like most people think. Now what's really interesting about these two games was they both had they both were really close, like I said, and it came down to the fourth quarter. The Cincinnati Bengals were down, I believe it was by 1 point. Like throughout the entire like first half of the game, the Bengals were getting cream. Let's say they were down by 16 points, and then by the fourth quarter they were only down by 1 point, which is very amazing if you consider that these are the Steelers, these are a well-known team, and these are a Bengals, not a very not well-known team. And throughout the plays, throughout all of the plays that happened, you would think that Cincinnati was going to lose because there was not as much time on the clock. And like, to be honest, I'm not into sports, but it's a really intense thing. I'm a competitive person, and and it's really intense, like who's gonna win, because like every other thing, including sports. Oh gosh. Like everything, including sports, it is a very intense game with multiple factors that no matter how good of a player you are, no matter how famous you are, there is always something that can happen. Oh, there's lava here. I'm gonna just take this, just scoop up some lava. Okay, and then you just have a smelting later. Yeah, there you go. So, can I mine forward? No, okay, this whole thing is surrounded by lava. Okay, so sports is a game with a lot of factors, and no matter how good of a player you are, there is always that factor of your teammates getting flags, your teammates not being able to do what they're supposed to do as their positions on the team. So what was interesting about the Bengals was, again, they were down by 1 point in the fourth quarter. What drove them to win the game was a personal foul called on the Steelers, or was it? Wait, was it the Steelers? Wait, no, it was the Bengals. No, wait, I'm trying to think here. No, the Steelers were ahead. Yeah. So a defensive play was called on. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. So a personal foul was called on the. A personal foul was called the on the Pittsburgh defense, and because of that personal foul, they were able to get the yards needed in order for their kicker to attempt a field goal, and they successfully got the field goal, and then they won, which was really exciting. Like, even though I may not, oh gosh, that's the ocean. Even though I may not show it when I'm watching a game, like, that was really exciting. Like, honestly, there was like a minute left on the clock, maybe. And I honestly didn't think they were gonna win. I honestly thought that they were not gonna win. So then, so that game aside, then we go to today's game where it was the Seahawks against the trying to remember what was the team? The Minnesota Vikings. Now the Minnesota Vikings again are not a well-known team, but they were behind by 2 points, I believe. Was it 2 points? Wait, I want to see if I can check the final right now. Sorry. Um, Seahawks versus Vikings final. Oh, they were down by 1. So this is another game that was down by 1 point. And again, what's interesting about this game is that there was a pass interference play called by there was a pass interference play called on the what's it called? I'm trying to think here. The Steelers? No, this isn't the Steelers. Oh wow, I just dug to that place. Okay. There was a pass interference play called on the Seahawks because that a player caused pass interference. And I'm gonna dig. I'm gonna. What should I do? Oh wait, sorry about that. So the Steelers called on. So the Steelers, not Steelers. Gosh dang it. The Seahawks got. The Steelers gave the Vikings penalty. A penalty allowing them to further their advancement to get the field goal. So eventually they got to the point where Minnesota did have the opportunity to take a field goal and they did it. But unfortunately, the kicker did miss the field goal, costing them the game, which is very unfortunate. But it's so amazing how sports gets to the nitty gritty of things, and it's a game like video games where there are so many factors, there are so many variables that could happen, where anything could happen. And that's why honestly I think that people should not give up hope when it comes to sports. Like, yes, your team may be losing by 20 something points, but who knows? They might get like 5 touchdowns in a row, and they might be able to keep that. They might be able to keep that lead until the end of the game. You never know what could happen in these situations. So that's why I really like sports. Now, I also want to talk about anyone who's like me who is a nerd, I guess, even though I'm not really a nerd technically, who likes to play sports. Now, as a kid growing up, I didn't really, I'm not, even to this day, I'm not oh gosh, that's a bunch of lava. Um, just patch it up. Even to this day, I'm not a physically fit person. I'm not. Well, I am physically fit technically according to BMI standards, but I'm not. I cannot run really fast. I don't have great cardiovascular endurance. I'm not muscularly strong, etc., etc., etc. So growing up, it was really difficult for me playing sports with other people. Is it nighttime? Nope, it's not nighttime. So growing up, I had a really tough time. I had a really tough time playing sports, and that is that's really that's already hard on you if you're not able to if you have a difficult time playing sports and you love to play sport. So in my young days, in my younger year, I would try to be I would try to ask my friends, even though I was extremely shy. I would try to muster enough courage to ask them if I could play with them, and because they were kids at the time, because they felt sorry for me, they let me play sports, and it was really, I was really excited that it was my first time playing sports. Sports, not playing sports, but it was my first time being able to do sports with other people because usually I just get a basketball and I just play not horse, but I just shoot at a net by myself, something like that. But it was really amazing of people actually giving me the opportunity to to be to let me on a team with them and play sports. But whenever I did play sports, because of me looking like a nerd and because of my not physical physique and ability, people didn't pass me the ball, and I never got an opportunity to to um to participate in sports, and it was not just with football. I like all sports. I liked kickball growing up. Kickball isn't a sport, but it's still considered a sport in my eyes. I liked kickball, I like dodgeball, I like soccer, I like all sports. I like baseball, I like basketball, I like football. I like I can't do any winter sports here because it's too I never get snow around here. But I like what other sport? Basketball, baseball, what other sports are there? Volleyball, like I can try to play volleyball, but it's like I'm not that good at volleyball, but I like it when people include me still, and I like to try at least. And then there's like the made up games like Fusion Ball. If you haven't played Fusion Ball, it's a really awesome game. It's kind of a combination between soccer and football, where at first when the ball touches the ground, you play with a soccer ball, I think. When the ball touches the ground, it is considered a soccer ball where you can't use your hands and you have to dribble it to the goal, but you have the option of picking up the ball. You have the option of picking up the ball and then putting it with your feet. You have to pick it up with your feet, grab it, hold it in your hand, and then you can throw it to people and pass it like a football. But you're not allowed to move when you're not allowed to move when you're trying to you know you're not allowed to move when you're trying to pass the ball. You can only pivot. So that's a thing about the game. And then there's a goal, and you can either score a point by either kicking in the net or just throwing the ball into the net. And then there was another game that I played in gym called Toothball, which is there is a net. There's a net. There are two nets. There's your net and there's another person's net. Now there is an area around the net that you cannot go into, and you have to throw the ball at you have to throw the ball at the net, and then the ball bounces off, and then the opposing team tries to catch the ball and not let the ball hit the ground. Now, if the ball hits the ground, then they get a point, and then the goal is whichever team scores the most points wins wins. And then there's Shan Battle. For those who don't know what Shan Battle is, it's basically dodgeball, except when you're out, you go to the sides of the court or whatever you're playing on, and then your teammates can hurl the ball over all of the enemy players, and then you catch the ball, and depending how you play, you come back in either by catching the ball that's been thrown to you by your teammates, or catching the ball and hitting an opposing enemy team member. Yeah. So those are a lot of games I played up, but again, because of my nerdy physique, I didn't really get to play. I did get to play, but like no one would pass me the ball, and no one would do anything, and no one would like I would usually be open because people wouldn't guard me because again I'm a nerdy, flimsy arm, not muscularly toned person, and I also did not they also didn't think that I would be able to do the things that my more athletic classmates and their friends did. So, so as a kid growing up, I didn't get to really participate, and that's what I like about sports. That even no matter how, or not even sports, yeah, not even sports for that matter, but in everyday life, no matter how you are, no matter what you think of yourself, no matter what other people say about you, you always have the opportunity to change the game. You always have the opportunity to make that winning touchdown, to make the field goal, to make that goal, to make that basket. Like just because someone does better than you on a day-to-day basis, there's always that random possibility, that percentage of luck, that percentage of chance, that percentage that you will actually win the game. And that is what I love about sports. That is what I love about those kind of things in general. So I'm just getting sticks to make more torches. There we go. And that's what I like about sports. Now, if you guys want to comment down below like any sports games that you played that other people might not have played, like in my case Fusion Ball, Tooth Ball, Sham Battle, um maybe like Freeze Tag for someone who hasn't played Freeze Tag before, or Frisbee Golf, I don't know. Trying to think of like out of the ordinary, but like kind of like those games. Try if you want to comment down below like games or sports that you think ow that you think that you have played that you think that people haven't played? Because I actually love outdoor games, believe it or not, even though um I am usually sitting at home on the computer playing video games. I actually would like to go outside. I just don't like to go outside because like there aren't a lot of people to play with, or not a lot of people to have fun with, or a lot of people who like to go outside and play games outside. So that's why I don't. That's why I don't. That's why I. That's why I'm usually just an indoor person because let's take that, because there's not a lot of people to play these games with. And that's what I'm kind of sad about. Like, I didn't only want to just talk about sports and like how much I love sports. I also wanted to talk about how people are starting to lose an interest in these outdoor games and sports, even though like not like they're not losing interest in it, but like people have stopped like playing them. Oh, is this my tunnel? Oh, this is where I died in a mine shaft. Okay, so yeah, people have stopped gaining an interest in playing these games, and that's what I don't really like, because outdoor games are so fun. Like, you get exercise out of them, you're having fun with friends, and at the same time it's all just for fun. Like, yes, there's competitive aspect of winning and losing, but in the end you all are just playing a game that you can keep redoing over and over again, and it's just fun all around. And that's what I love about outdoor games. I'm kind of thinking about like, I always think about getting back into sports, like trying to, trying to get fit and like get a ball and just like practice like simple basic techniques and skills that you're supposed to have. But like I said, there aren't a lot of people to play with. There really isn't a purpose to do all of that. So yeah, that's just what I want to talk about. Um, I haven't gotten a lot of iron yet. I've been getting a lot of resources, I guess. But I guess which is the good thing about this. But I haven't really gotten like iron. I really want to look for iron. Because iron, like I said in my iron ore building video, iron ore is one of the most crucial resources in Minecraft. It's used for a lot of tools. It's used for armor and anvils and weapons and other things like minecarts and cauldrons. It just has so many uses, and once you're not able to find enough iron, I feel like that's when this game gets really difficult. Okay, I'm just checking how long I've been recording this, because I realized that a lot of my videos have been like 40 minutes just because I keep talking, just because I want to reach my goal of trying to get a sufficient amount of what I'm trying to do in that episode. But at a certain point, I just have to cut it and just do it off screen. Um, I'm gonna spend like 10 more minutes and then I'll cut it, because that'll be about 40 minutes. 10 minutes later, I'm gonna keep going on. I'm not even gonna watch the time. Um, but yeah, that's basically what I want to say. I like sports. I think more people should be doing sports. Um, I think more people just should just be playing outside in general rather than just staying inside. It's a great way to make new friends. It's a great way to get exercise and all that good stuff. Great source of vitamin D. Great source of getting vitamin D from the sun. And just like I on it like without unless like you're being fatigued, you have like an asthma, you have like an asthma. Um, I don't know. Is it an allergy? Is it like a deep, like a birth gene? Yeah, I don't know what you would call it, but even if you do, you should still like at least like try to play a little outside. Like yes, you're gonna feel coffee and wheezing, but in the end, it's a really good thing. It's a really fun thing, and I strongly suggest like you have to play like sh- like exhaust yourself out. Like just like play a few games, even if you have an asthma, even if you have an asthma disability or whatever the correct term for it is called. It's really fun. It's a really fun thing to do. And also, don't let things like that. Don't let things like that, like what I said. Don't let your appearance, what people think of you, um, what what. Diamonds! There are diamonds there. Okay, but before I'm awe inspired by the diamonds, don't let things like that, what people tell you, your appearance, what you think of yourself, prevent you from doing what you want to do. Everyone can do what they want. Anyone can do what they want to do, and that is totally up to you. You have the choice to do whatever you want, and you always have the choice to back off of it. No one else is forcing you to do anything. That's just how it is. Oh, we only have 2 diamonds. I wish we had 3. Oh man, but I'm gonna go back to my house before I lose this. 2 diamonds! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, now we just need one more. We can start making another portal, which is gonna be really exciting, but I'm excited to go to. There's lava. Oh my gosh, that's a lava. Thank goodness I did not mine above. I don't want to lose these diamonds right now. Holy shoot. I thought I was gonna be like in episode 20. Are we in episode 20? Are we in episode 20? I don't know, but I thought we were gonna be like in episode 20. Like, still having no diamonds, and like, by some stroke of luck, we would finally have the diamonds, but I think it's nighttime. Oh gosh, it's nighttime. Okay, I'm hurrying back. Oh gosh, it's not nighttime. We can make it back. Come on. Come on. We have plenty of food so we can sprint. I have a sword to defend myself. Do I have my boat with me? No, I don't. Oh gosh. Oh no, there's a zombie. Ah, make it to the land bridge. Oh no, there's a spider. Ah, to the land bridge. To the bridge of hope. Ah, please. I now understand why I call this the bridge of hope. Oh my gosh, please. Please. Please, I finally found the diamonds, please. This is the first time I found diamonds in vanilla Minecraft, by the way. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, it's an enemy. No, please. No, no. Gosh, it's a skeleton. Oh gosh, please. No, there's a spider. Oh no, spider, please. Please no. Please no. Please no. Please no. Please no. Please no. Eh, 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 eh. Please, please. I'm gonna put like another block to that. It, it just climbed my roof, didn't it? Man, I have to go kill it. Okay, let me put all it. Let me smelt this. Wait, can monsters spawn on my roof? Oh my gosh, I just realized that. Okay, so let's put this, this. Let's eat up. Actually, I might as well take these so I can light up the top of my house. And let's put all of that away. And then let's put our resources we got in here. Dirt, cobble, And our 2 items. And the towel. Okay, let's go kill that spider so we can go to bed. Oh my gosh. There's a spider. Die. Okay, I'm gonna light this up. I'm gonna put this. Oh my gosh, no. I'm gonna put this here so mobs can't spawn on my roof. It's like a birthday cake. And then put all of that away. Gonna get the rest of my iron. I'm gonna sleep. There we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright. Alright. Clean this. Put this away. Gonna get this bone. Gonna make some bone meal. My armor still has pretty high durability still. Um, this one. Chop. 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 No. Okay. And I need my hoe because we have a new seed to plant in our garden. Get our hoe. And put it there. Okay, so I think that's a pretty decent place to end. We have diamonds. Oh my gosh, even though my voice does not express how excited I am so excited right now. And throw all that away because they're used as building blocks. And actually right now I'm gonna get need 3 stone. Wait, 3 1 2 3 4 wait, you need 6. I'm gonna build stone stairs real fast. But while I'm doing this, I want to say thank you guys for watching. We finally found diamonds, and we safely put it in our chest where I will not take them out until I need to make a diamond pick to get obsidian. And we have a bunch more resources now. We have a lot more building blocks. We have a lot more wood. We have a lot more dirt, and we have some gravel in case we need it. And we have a bunch of wool for whatever I decide to do with that. Maybe stain it all. And we have more iron. We have a little bit more iron. What are you doing in there? And then we found some redstone. That's really cool. We found the redstone, and we have 2 lava buckets for making obsidian and to smelt with. Actually, let me think of that. I'm gonna use that bucket for melt. Let's say that bucket for melt. And in the next episode, I'm thinking of trying to search for diamonds. I'm gonna try as long as possible to go without to try and find a diamond. But if the video gets too long, then I will try to look for a diamond. I thought that's how you build stone stairs. Is it not? Wait, do you use cobblestone to build stone? Skip. Use cobblestone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I swear that's how you build stone stairs. Or can you only use cobblestone? Oh, you can. I really don't. Can I? Here, wait. I'm gonna look on Minecraft. Like, I guess this is also a good thing to refresh on my vanilla Minecraft knowledge.